You can check out all the episodes of The Table of Truth on our website, www.tableoftruth.com.
My AC's about to turn on. Oh, here we go. Yo, what's up, guys? We are back with another episode of The Table of Truth. It's 2 weeks in a row. Knock on wood.
Yes, knock on this fake IKEA timber or whatever you want to call it.
We got a two-man show going on tonight. It's your boy Duane and
Cam 2, the other Cam.
Cali Cam. We could officially call you Cali Cam.
Cali Cam, incognito. So,
CK.
yeah, basically. What's good, man? How you living?
Chilling. Just been super busy with work, but so is the struggle. But besides that, I'm doing good, man. Eating right, exercising, getting enough sleep when I can. Usual. What about you, man? How you been?
Same old. Work balance has been chill. Getting back in the swing of things. Been doing training and whatnot, but everything's all good, man. Just trying to, I don't want to say maintain, but just, life is boring right now for the last couple of weeks, to be honest. Ain't nothing been going on. However, there's a lot been going on in the NBA, the land of the NBA, and off season. Would you agree?
Speak on it. Yes. There's honestly, like the NBA, these past 2-3 seasons, their off season it's been rivaling the NFL. To be honest, it might be even better if you ask me.
I will go even further and say it's always been better. I always look forward to the NBA offseason because every year something jumps off and everybody's in a frenzy, especially when you have a dominant team take over and then everybody's trying to scrounge around and keep up with the team that's dominant. And right now that happens to be the Warriors, and everybody in the league is trying to build this super team. But right now the NBA offseason is a frenzy. Last night or 2 nights ago. Well,
yeah, technically Sunday night.
Well, if you've been following since last season, everybody's been having rumblings of what's going to happen with certain teams in the NBA offseason. Most directly pointing at the Lakers, Warriors, and a few other teams that had enough cap room to sign the league's biggest prize, which was LeBron James. And everybody knows the story, how certain teams were in the mix to get LeBron James services, and how certain other players were said to wanted to go to a certain team in LA and chose another one.
Well, George.
Yeah. We will fast forward and say that Paul George was the jump off. He's a Palmdale kid. He wanted to sign with the Lakers. He eventually was like, I wanted to force a trade out of Indiana. He got traded to Oklahoma City. If you followed the NBA, Oklahoma got bounced in the first round with Westbrook, and everybody expected Paul George to sign with the LA Lakers, his hometown team. He goes on to ESPN, has a 3-part miniseries documenting how he loves LA and how he literally was kind of lightweight doing the LeBron decision 2.0.
Kind of.
Yeah, he finessed the Laker fans into watching it. I saw the catfish in episode 2 when he asked Duane, Wade, like, I want to chase my hopes and dreams with the franchise, but I also want to win. And then I stopped. I was like, wait, that sounds like 2 different statements, because if you want to win, you jump with LeBron James.
Yeah.
He's the best player in the league. But you said one is with the Lakers and the other side is want to win. That sounds like you think Westbrook is your pet choice to win. So I turned off. I was like, this dude ain't coming. Sorry.
Yo, to me, that doesn't make any sense. Like, obviously LeBron is a better choice, but knowing Paul George, or at least what I think I know of him as a player, it's weird. It'll be less pressure with Westbrook, because Westbrook will be the scapegoat. You could blame him. But if you're playing with LeBron and you don't step your game up, you become the scapegoat. Look at Cleveland. The whole team is a scapegoat.
They had to be. I mean, LeBron.
But what if Cleveland makes the playoffs? What if Cleveland is the 4th seed and they go to the conference finals without LeBron. How does that look? This is just what if.
It looks like that LeBron left the East, and everybody's fighting for position. Yeah, hey, look. Before we even get any further, LeBron did sign with the Lakers on the West Coast, and he, for one,
Yeah. If you're living under a rock,
yeah. So he has one changed the narrative that he's going to have an easy route in the East. Two, he's joining a storied franchise and not afraid to step up to the mantle of all the Laker greats. Three, he has to go through the Warriors, which is another hurdle. Not in the finals, but possibly
four times
a year.
Yep.
Maybe in the Western Conference Finals or Western semifinals. With that said, a lot of moves in the NBA, everybody signed because usually LeBron James is the first domino. However, Paul George first domino fall, followed by Chris Paul and a few others. Some very significant, some not so significant. However, LeBron James is a Laker, Kevin Durant is a Warrior, Paul George a OKC Thunder. Now, first day of free agency, the Lakers won the free agent pool by snagging the best, quote unquote, the best player in the league. Laker Nation was hitting back, rejoiced. Twitter was set ablaze. Fast forward to today, a lot of questionable signing by the Lakers. Some make sense if they're trying to pursue their prized possession of Kawhi Leonard. However, it does leave people guessing of what they're actually doing if they don't get Kawhi. I guess they signed a bunch of one-year deals to set up for next year. However, as of maybe an hour ago, the Golden State Warriors,
aka
the Lannisters of Westeros, broke the internet by not only making a big splash in free agency, but making the biggest splash, one of the biggest splashes in free agency based on their team dynamic. Now, for all those who follow basketball, know the Warriors are pretty much a cheat code. They have 4 All-Stars. They just added a 5th by signing DeMarcus Cousins for basically a bag of boots and a Caesar salad.
How do you feel about that? Like, do you think it's fair that they could sign someone like DeMarcus Cousins? Or do you think because personally I feel like if the commish told Chris Paul he couldn't come to the Lakers, and granted that was a trade, but this right here, this just, I don't know, it doesn't sit right with me, man. From a competitive standpoint, I don't like it, but I would like to know how you feel.
Okay, so I'm a Laker fan, if you didn't already tell. And this is for the fans out there. Duane, who's your NBA team affiliation, if people didn't know already?
They're the Knicks. I'm switching. I grew up Chicago Bulls fan. By osmosis, I followed the Knicks. And I think living away from New York, it's like I want to see New York do well, so I'm going with the Knicks.
Okay.
Yeah.
So being rooting for a storied franchise called the Lakers, you're used to being a dominant team. So there's one part of me saying, yes, be dominant. But yes, I am also a little salty because of the Chris Paul thing, but it's completely different. And I totally understand this from a logical standpoint. The NBA, 1, owned the team. 2, this was a trade where these guys are coming in free agency. It's totally different. But I do feel some sort of way where the rich do get richer and the poor do get poorer. And for some reason, I don't know if it's the teams are not getting the idea of really trying to link up and form a super team. Like, let's get it going. But the Warriors, every year since they won the chip, has progressively gotten better, especially after LeBron beat them with that super squad. And then the super squad got to the Super Friends. Now the Super Friends really turned into Voltron. And their squad, if you look at this potential starting lineup, consists of a top 3 player in each position.
Yeah. And like everyone is 30 or younger. Like Steph Curry is your oldest player at 30. So like they're in their prime. It's scary, man. They're walking the Infinity Gauntlet.
I thought Magic had the Infinity Gauntlet because he was just signing everybody.
He had the bootleg one in Thor. He had the fake one.
Yeah. He had the one in Thor Ragnarok.
It's a fake. Push that shit right over.
The real one is in Oakland, and literally the Warriors are Thanos, and they just made a move that got the whole Twitterverse buzzing. NBA Twitter is just flipped their wig.
You know
and
how I know it's a cheat? Because Warrior fans aren't saying anything. Like they have.
No, they saying.
No,
They
saying stuff, but they not. You know what I mean? Like they're just like, oh, like it's one of those things. Like, oh, we got another one. We got away with another one. That's what I'm. That's the reaction I'm getting from Warrior fans.
So I live in the Bay Area, so I'm in the belly of the beast, right? And I come into work today. It's like, yo, congratulations for getting LeBron James. I come home. It's a wrap for the Lakers. Well, I was like, first of all, I never thought my Lakers was going to vie for the championship.
Hell, not this year.
Not this year.
Yeah.
Unless see, Paul George, I'm speaking to you. If you'd have came over here when you was supposed to, and we'd have made the move for Kawhi, we could have been really talking championship or bust. But your punk ass, you wanna be in cornfields and backwoods and smoking backwoods and whatnot out there.
Yeah.
I think Palmdale is like Oklahoma City. They ain't LA. We was finesse. So
I don't know what Russell sold them on. He probably scared of Russell. Bro.
I'm telling you, he got him high and drunk at the party. He got him high and drunk at that party. Like he made him sign a contract while he was under the influence of some Henny, something. I don't know.
Something.
Yeah,
it don't make sense to me.
It don't make no sense. I thought the Warriors, and Lakers finessed the Warriors out of their own big men. Shaq and the Fool, JaVale McGee. They upgraded McGee with DeMarcus Cousins. Now the caveat is he is recovering from an Achilles injury, and he won't be ready till after the All-Star break. However, how the Warriors are constructed, they won't need him until the playoffs. So there's no rush for him to come back. And basically, he's on a prove-it deal because he basically signed for the equivalent of 2 cheeseburgers on the dollar menu to ride the bench and get a ring, and not only get a ring, but do enough in the playoffs to finesse another contract from another team. Because I know damn well the league ain't about to let all these dudes get paid 20, 30 million, because DeMarcus Cousins is $20 to $30 million player when healthy.
But you got to think about those guys up there. Like DeMarcus might leave after this year, but a lot of those guys are making money in Silicon Valley up there. They're doing other things. They have sponsorships. For them, they like winning. They, at least what they tell us, they like being a unit. So what if DeMarcus, somebody's like, yo, I'll give you a cut of my business. Just stay here, take a little a little pay cut, and then honestly, it's not fair, man. That's all I gotta say.
It's not fair, but we've gone through this every decade. It's a team that does this: Celtics, Lakers, Bulls, Spurs, Lakers, Warriors.
Yeah,
it is what it is, and I'm in the opinion that because it's so crazy and so lopsided, we are compelled to watch. One, because we want to see the other team lose. I want to see them go down in flames. But also,
I want the competition part. Like I get what you're saying. Like I'm rooting. I want them to lose, and that's why you tune in. But it's not fair, man. I can't see these guys losing, yo. Not with that addition. If he's healthy.
No, the only way we can challenge him, or any team can challenge. Well, the Lakers,
Kawhi, this is everybody.
It's everybody. Lakers need to get Kawhi. So it's funny is Pop don't want to create a super team in LA, but he quietly created one in Golden State. I was like, man, free that man Kawhi, let him come to the Lakers, whatever we got to do. But teams, like, I do like a super team, but I also like other super teams to like step up. It's like the Guardians of the Galaxy and the Avengers got to step up to meet Thanos. Like, we need these teams to get real, like a few teams to get really, really good to at least say, okay, the big heavyweight fight come down, we're gonna really see some matches. We can deal with the playoffs, and we can see, okay, the 1-8, the 4-5, and 2-7, blah blah. But then
most teams have like a two-headed monster. This team, when healthy, bro, that's a 5-headed monster.
That's a hydra,
like you called them.
Yeah, They literally made Voltron. And the crazy thing is, the only caveat is that DeMarcus won't be ready to the end of the season. But the possibilities of him maybe staying, or
even without DeMarcus, they was still the favorites to win the championship.
Bruh, the champion, the NBA season was up for grabs for 24 hours and 20 minutes till that signing.
Yeah.
And after that, they broke the internet. But this is the NBA. I love it. It's exciting. We're talking about it. It's got everybody on social media, even in the news outlets, buzzing. Because like I said, yesterday Magic had it. Now Oakland got it. And it's so gangster the way they're doing it. It's so cold. But the funny thing is, though, this is what gets me, though. Laker fans was on a high horse saying we back in the playoffs to get the throne. I was like, slow down, Turbo. We just got LeBron and unknown potential. We need another dude to at least give a threat of challenging the Warriors. And now that went out the question because Pop is hating, and the Warriors not only got better, they literally went to Super Saiyan level 4. Like, what do you do? Like, how do you combat this? But yeah, it goes back, people think of that Chris Paul debacle. And you're like, man, how they let this happen? But it's totally different. And
free agency, and then you're right about them owning the I think it was the Hornets at the time or the Pelicans. I don't know what team. Pelicans.
So and the trade they allowed was weaker than the one the Lakers gave them. So
technically they were giving them Mark Gasol. I mean, Paul Gasol, right?
It was giving Paul Gasol. It was Paul Gasol, and then Lamar Odom went somewhere, and we got
like
Chris
Houston
Paul.
or something.
Yeah.
And looking back, that was a fair trade.
Fair trade. Lamar Odom turned into a crackhead after that, and then Paul Gasol wasn't the same Paul Gasol because I think his lady left him or something, and it really fucked the Lakers up, and that was the beginning of the downfall. And look, I ain't looking for no sympathy, but like, man, we've been on punishment a little too long with some bad beats. We got Dwight Howard. We had Steve Nash for 3 games.
Hey, man, you guys signed those players, but I get it.
Yeah, so it is what it is. The Warriors, man, they own some Lannisters. I call them the Lannisters, man. Like every season they got a cliffhanger and they just get better and better. Damn. And Warrior fans own one right now. They like it's a wrap, and it is a wrap until something significant happens. I think Adam Silver secretly played for the Warriors. To be honest, David Stern would never let this happen.
He wouldn't. Not on his watch. You know, it is 2016. That little explosion of the salary cap. That kind of made this possible.
Bootleg players getting MVP bonuses and stuff. Jeez. Sauce Castillo, 3-year, $80 million contract. I was like, yo, you're like an 8th man. Like, people like Doug McDermott getting paid. Like, really?
It's crazy because they took all the steam out of the LeBron James story. Like, before when we spoke about recording this podcast, we were like, all right, we're going to talk more about LeBron coming to the Lakers. But when you hear a story like this, you just like, you just take a step back and you're like, really? DeMarcus Cousins is going to the Warriors?
I got my Arthur fist out right now. Like, so.
I mean, you guys did get Rondo, Lance Stevenson. You also picked up, like you mentioned, JaVale McGee. Not world beaters, but some veterans, champions, NBA champions.
If the Warriors was missing 2 pieces, I'd be like, this is a team that could compete for the championship. They're not missing 2 pieces.
I think you guys are going to get somebody at the trade deadline. I think someone's going to get cut. I mentioned Melo. I think Melo, he might get bought out and then come to LA. Lakers are getting somebody else, man.
Melo ain't it. Magic, if you're listening, I know this ain't the last move. Like, this is on. We looking like the Justice League while the Warriors looking like Marvel MCU. Like right now, we looking real bootleg. Even though we got the best player, having the best who could take himself and 4 sanitation workers to the finals says something. So if we get any semblance of a good team, then anything is possible. Like we got playoff Rondo, we got KCP re-signed, we got Lance Stevenson. They're all B-level players. Yeah. Together, hopefully we can make some noise. But I know at the end of the day, this is all a pit stop for a bigger move. I'm hoping to see at like later tonight on Twitter. Magic Johnson just did a no-look pass to get Dwight for some chucks and some Black and Miles and some cash considerations, and I'm like, okay, we're back.
Dwight Howard was out there, right?
Yeah, he ain't coming back to the Lakers though. That relationship is done. He burned that. I thought he was gonna be a Warrior. I thought the Warriors was gonna get the Dwight.
Yeah, I'd have been upset, but I wouldn't have been. Well, Dwight did have a good year last year.
Yeah.
So, but just this, I'm like, this dude is coming off an All-Star game. It's crazy, yo. Crazy.
It's nuts. However, this is what I love about the NBA. At the end of the day, this is lit. I love it. Actually, you know what? I got to retire the word lit.
We all know why, yo.
We all know why. So it's still hard to get out of my vocabulary, but I got to find a new word. But it's exciting to see the NBA is back. I want it to start already, even though it just ended, and we're getting ready for football. But living in the Bay Area is buzzing. But, I give a slow clap. Eventually, when the Warriors do win it, it's one of these. Congratulations. You won.
Yeah. Get out of here. Go. One of those claps.
Yeah, okay. We get it. We get it. You're an all-star team, basically. So I'm really hoping that when the signing of this Boogie Cousins turns out to be like when the Hulk snuck on or was brought onto the Avengers ship, wreak havoc. So I'm hoping that happens to the Warriors.
Same thing I'm thinking. I'm like, he goes in there, he hates everybody, he messes up the team. That's the only thing I want to come out of this. I'm hating, yo, and I don't care to admit it. I am hating on this deal, on what the Warriors are doing to my NBA. I'm not a fan of it, man. I want some competition.
You gotta hate on the Warriors. Like, there's no way in hell you could like this team. Like, how could you root for this team?
You can't unless you're a Warriors fan or you're a bandwagon fan. There's no way. Like, there's no team on my list that I hate more than the Warriors right now. And like even last year against the Cavs, I'm like, oh yeah. I wasn't rooting for them, but I'm like, oh whatever. They won another one. But this, I'm done.
Look, I've been on. I guess because I live out here and I'm like one of the few Laker fans out here that didn't turn coat and go to the Warriors, because that's what happened when LeBron signed to the Lakers. A lot of Filipino nurses that were Warrior fans became Laker fans again. Straight up, they came back, but now that they got Boogie, they torn.
Bro, come down here and watch a basketball game. You would think you're in the middle of Oakland. Like, I went to a few bars and I'm like, yo, these people really cheering for Golden State in LA County? I'm like, yo, I can't, yo. I can't.
Shame on them. Because damn well they was Laker fans 10 years ago.
Oh, you know it.
Damn. Hey, I'm telling people right now, Laker application's been closed. Y'all had your opportunity before LeBron signed. I gave y'all a year and knowing that he was coming. And y'all didn't jump on the bandwagon then. Y'all can't jump on it now because Magic about to do a no-look pass. But damn the Lannisters and their evil ass ways. I can't stand y'all. I hope the worst of a Shakespearean tragedy upon your team. I hope DeMarcus Cousins gives y'all 1,000 texts.
Oh yeah, there's gonna be a lot of texts on that team.
Yeah, and I'm getting texts right now.
Do you think that the Lakers, this team that they have now, how far away are they from competing for a championship?
They won Kawhi Leonard away from competing for a championship. I truly believe that.
Okay.
They won you had. If it went down the way it was supposed to with Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, and maybe one Brandon Ingram, Lonzo Ball, or Kuzma, I think Kuzma's probably the only one that's untouchable. And if they'd have traded for Kawhi, I think they would have had to give up Lonzo and Ingram and maybe a pick and a person and make the numbers work.
Yeah.
I really seriously believe the Lakers.
It's hard to me seeing Lonzo, LeBron, and Rondo on the same team, only because those are all great passers. And then Lonzo and Rondo are not great shooters. So I'm just like, is LeBron going to let these guys be floor generals? Or is he going to, is he going to play off the ball? Because I've never seen him do that in his career. LeBron is a ball-dominant basketball player.
When he had Kyrie, it kind of, I guess it balanced out a little bit, but Kyrie was the only ball handler.
Yeah, but Kyrie could score. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you give him the ball, It's not like Kyrie's looking to set somebody up. LeBron's
Yeah.
passing to him to score and let him do his thing.
I
These
think
guys,
if
good luck with them scoring.
yeah, we will. If the way this team is constructed, we might hit like 15 3-pointers for the year. Seriously. But the fact is that defensively, we're long, like lengthy. That's what gives Warriors problems. So that's a plus.
Yeah.
They're all ball handlers, so anybody can have the ball, anybody can set somebody up. That's a plus. But we also got to score.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so and KCP can shoot the three. I think Lonzo is a better 3-point shooter than people give him credit for, and I also want to see what he can do year 2 because I don't want to make the same mistake twice by trading 2 the point guard. Because D'Angelo Russell could shoot the rock, but he was a snitch and he was a malcontent in the locker room, so we couldn't have him. He's not Magic's guy.
Yeah.
Lonzo was quote unquote Magic's guy, and yes, he did shoot terribly, but he does everything else so well. So I think if he improves his shot, that he could be a viable catch and shoot guy. But also Lonzo can. His court vision, I'm not saying it's LeBron's, but he does change the dynamic of that team when he's on the floor. We'll see what Brandon Ingram does. I don't know if he's a legit star or he's a borderline. Is he Trevor Ariza or is he Kevin Durant or somewhere in between?
Yeah. We're going to find out. Unfortunately, we're going to find out real soon. Because
I think Kuzma can play, but obviously he's going to play behind like all our young dudes. If we get who we want to get, maybe one of the older dudes will start, but one of those dudes, either Kuzma or Ingram, is going to be off the bench. You know, they're off the bench because that's just what it is. But we'll see. Right now, the Lakers are anywhere between a 6th and 4th seed at best. At best.
you think LeBron being here is strictly basketball? Or do you think being able to learn from Magic in terms of like outside of basketball, building your brand, do you think that had somewhat to do with him coming to LA?
I totally believe this was more about this is phase 3 of LeBron. This is the build your brand up.
Mm-hmm.
Also, it's about winning because you come to the Lakers, you are encompassing what comes with being a Laker and being a great player on a storied franchise such as the Lakers. So you're following the greats, the Kareems, the Magics, the Shaqs, the Wilts, the Kobes, and you're the next guy, right? So yes, it is a basketball move because one, it makes the Lakers relevant again, and he gets to win on another team, and he gets to change his narrative because LeBron is not going to a super team, and he's coming to the West. He's changing the narrative. So if he's able to get a team around him, beat the Warriors, and win the championship,
that uplifts that makes him even higher. You know what I mean? Like his legend.
Yeah, so his legend's higher. Also, outside of the court, he builds his brand. Being in LA, what better place to be? You can't do that in Cleveland.
Hell no.
You got Magic. I think Magic might be schooling him how to be mogul because Magic is the best to do it. But this also comes down to the history with Jordan, LeBron and Jordan, and Magic and Jordan, because Magic had unfinished business with Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Magic wasn't ready to give up the title. Unforeseen circumstances, he had to retire early. He felt like his team was the best team when he went against Jordan the first year. I feel like Magic can relate to LeBron chasing Jordan.
Yeah.
Still that narrative is like, yo, you have a chance to chase that ghost a little bit. If you can win 2 here, that will definitely put you in the conversation. People, if he won 2 with the Lakers with this squad or somewhat of a similar squad on the West, beating ultimately the greatest team ever assembled, it doesn't matter how many losses he has because he did it in a way that he not only won 5 potentially, but he did it with 3 different teams.
Yeah, and off the top of my head, I can't remember who's done that. You know what I mean?
No, I don't think nobody's done that. He has the potential to do that. I honestly think he's gonna win one, at least one. I think this is like somewhere. This kind of reminds me of when Peyton Manning signed with the Broncos, man. Peyton Manning winning 2 changed the narrative of just him winning 1. You feel me?
Yeah.
Even though he was a shell of his former self, but just the fact that he got 2, putting him in a different conversation. LeBron wins at least 1, but if he wins 2, they ain't gonna be looking at them losses. They're gonna be like, bro, won 5. He did it on 3 different teams. He did it on the East and the West Coast. Jordan ain't never done that, you know. Or Kareem has done it. Kareem done it on both coasts. Actually, did it for the Bucks and he did it for the Lakers. But you get what I'm saying? LeBron would be the first to do it for 3 different teams. So, and maybe MVP for 3 different teams. So, LeBron has a chance to do something very special. But yes, this is a basketball move, but it's more so this is LeBron phase 3 entering his towards his I don't want to say twilight years because he's playing at such a high level. It's unreal that he's still able to do this. But this is definitely being a part of the Lakers is more than just basketball.
Yo, is WhatsApp down? Am I going crazy?
I don't know. Let me check.
My joint just closed down on me when I tried to open it.
He said, "Oh, we got our." He said, "Ant can't get in." Well, ladies and gentlemen, we might have a third member joining us pretty soon.
Yeah, he's texting me. I'm trying to open my WhatsApp. I don't know what's up with this.
Oh, he said he can't get in. Sorry, folks. We're having some technical difficulties. We are trying to chime in with our third-party member who is trying to jump in with us.
I sent him an email. I'll send it to him again. Are you able to send them can you get on WhatsApp?
Yeah, send me that link you sent. Or
I gotta resend one. Hold on.
Let me see if I have it.
I'm gonna put it in the chat.
Okay. I don't know if that's the link.
Damn, phone caught a heart attack, yo.
Yeah.
I put it in the group chat. I don't know if you can see that.
No, I don't see anything from you. I put something. Did you see mine?
In the group chat, right? Oh, you okay? You're not in the. You in the Hangouts group chat? Hold up.
Sorry. Yeah.
My fault. Yo, why is his name there? Oh wait, I don't see anything you saw.
Okay, I'm gonna see it. Okay, you put it, and I'm gonna put it right there. So we both got that in. Pause.
Hurry up, Paul George. Sign in.
Yeah, the Paul George of the chat is coming in right now, folks. We were trying to get him in, but yeah, like I said, the LeBron thing was more bigger than basketball. It's gonna work on his brand, and you never know. His son comes into the league. He wants to play with his son. It's good. Father-son duo.
Yeah, if that happens, that'll be pretty incredible.
Yes, sir. And
what up?
Welcome to the table, brother. How you feeling?
Everything's good, man. Sorry, technical difficulties that won't let me get in.
For the past hour? Good to know. Good to know.
Welcome. And we're going to catch up real quick. We basically just talking about the NBA and how the Lakers won the NBA offseason yesterday and how the Warriors just shitted on everybody today.
Oh, yeah. I'm officially retiring basketball for about 13 months, yo.
How you feel, though? How you feel?
Yo, having Boogie Cousins, this is not NBA 2K, man. This is real life. Like, I'm good, man. It's not fair.
You not gonna watch?
What's the point of watching? How there is literally no weakness on that team at all.
The weakness is Boogie Cousins potentially having the most takes ever, and getting him and KD, or not him and KD. Yeah, actually him, KD, and Draymond could literally break the internet with text.
That's a JaVale McGee on crack, man. Like it's McGee and I think he's bootleg. He made an impact. Can you imagine 60% Boogie Cousins? That's the equivalent of.
I don't know how you could live in the Bay Area right now, Cam. I would be swinging on people left and right if they told me anything, yo. I'll be so upset. I don't know how you could do it, yo.
Yes.
Man, there have been plenty of people who could have caught the fade, but man, I've been meditating, waiting 5 years. Like I have to take all that heat because on social media and in my circle of friends, they know I'm one of the biggest Laker fans, and I will die going down fighting. I will have no slander of my team without some retribution. So I've been real humbled these last 2 years, knowing that we had the potential to sign the biggest free agent since Shaquille O'Neal. And we did that, but literally they did not let me enjoy my happiness for too long because literally
Dude, it's less than 24 hours.
Well, congratulations though on LeBron.
Seriously.
Yeah,
I forgot to even congratulate you today. I know you a real Laker fan, so
yeah. A lot of fake ones came out.
oh yeah, a lot of fake purple and gold came out today.
I was telling Duane, I was like, yeah, all the Filipino nurses in the Bay Area are gonna be Lakers fans. My Filipino family out there, I love you all, but we know what it is.
Yo, can I ask how much money did Boogie sign for?
The
2 cheeseburgers and a side of fries. They didn't sign for much.
Oh my!
pretty much like the mid-level, whatever. Exception was it like
the mid-level?
like 5 million or something like that.
Yo, the NBA got to fix this. This is getting out of hand now, man. You got superstars like, yo, just give me 500,000. I just want to win chips.
Yeah.
Wait, you said chips don't mean anything?
Not anymore.
Yeah.
Not anymore. Not in the NBA. It doesn't.
He
Not
signed
anymore.
a deal for $5.3 million. That's the equivalent of a Shake Shack burger and a couple sides.
You know, like when we look back on the Warriors run when it's said and done, like granted, they drafted a lot of these players. Their foundation is what I'm talking about. But the way they keep on improving, like they're beating the system. Pause, and I guess they're doing it the right way. But as a fan who wants to watch competitive basketball, like it's not fun, man.
Yeah,
it's not fun.
It ain't fun. I respected what LeBron did today. He didn't change the balance of power. He came there. You know, he might. This is the
LeBron
first year where he's not favored.
the father of all this, to be honest. But yeah, he didn't do it this time. Thankfully,
he didn't do it this time, and he said, "I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna play with some rookies." And granted, Cam, I don't respect Lonzo Ball, so I was like, he's on his way out anyway.
Because you don't like his dad.
I don't like his dad. Yo, I don't like him. He got no jump shot. Like, so now when I saw Rondo, I said, "Oh, it's over. They about to have this dude. They about to have this dude breakdancing in front of the Bay Area soon." So I was like, "Yeah."
I may be in the minority, but I think Lonzo Ball is better than Rondo to me.
Today?
Yes. What does Rondo be? I mean, you want to say Rondo's a better shooter, but not by much.
I mean, if you go off potential, maybe, because Rondo's like past his prime.
We know what Rondo is.
But if I have a 7-game series right now, I am taking Rondo.
Yeah, he's more battle tested for sure.
We're not but we're not in a 7-game series, and I'm taking Lonzo. I always choose upside and potential.
Yeah, I'm just saying today I'm taking Rondo over Lonzo. Like,
I think Lonzo can play just better defense than Rondo. To me, I actually think that
Rondo doesn't play defense. He steals the ball, but he doesn't. When he wants to play defense, like this past postseason, I was surprised he stepped his game up.
Yeah,
he was playoff P.
He was playoff P, and we haven't seen that in a long time. Oh, Ant, what?
Nah, sorry. Don't worry about that. Don't worry.
What was that?
What was that?
That one of Marcus's Ninja Turtle lightsaber went off real quick. By itself, that shit's haunted, man.
Shit's like Pee Wee Herman. You said the magic word. That shit just jumped out, yo. Yeah.
Romper room.
Word.
Crazy. But yeah, nah. Lonzo gonna be all right, man. I think. I'm just saying, that was year 1, and like we're gonna see what year 2. You gotta remember, LeBron makes everybody better.
If you have a jump shot.
Yeah. I honestly think Lonzo can actually shoot. I think he can shoot. He shot it well in college, but yes, and I understand the college lines is a little bit differently, but I think he ain't that. You know, you can't get that bad and be shooting that crazy. So I know Rondo can shoot all right, but you know, I'm not depending on him to hit a jumper. Well, I think Lonzo can hit the 3 from time to time, and he can see the floor almost as good as LeBron, and maybe better, but you know, we don't know. So, you know, all I know is when I see Lonzo, he changed the dynamic of the Lakers. We played a lot differently. It was different when we had D'Angelo. And I know LeBron James, like I said, LeBron James could take 4 sanitation city workers to the finals. So we got a little potential. I'm not saying we
in the East.
In the East, but I'm just saying in the West, we'll see. We always take that one game away from the Warriors, the scrub squad we had. We always had that one game. Now they have to take us a little bit seriously. Every team got to take us a little bit seriously because one, we're a playoff team right now. We're definitely that. So
I don't know if y'all LeBron is definitely an upgrade, but you got the Utah. Utah is a problem. Portland is they a hit or miss team. I'm gonna say Portland. I mean Utah, Denver, Houston, OKC, and Golden State will probably be the top, and then I think the LA fits in between those teams right there. I think
earlier I said at best we can be a 4th seed, at worst we can be a 6th, 7th.
Yeah, 6, 7, easy.
Yeah. And with that said, we don't have to see the Warriors until the second round if we get past the first round. Would you have a LeBron James on your team? You have a strong chance to get out of the first round. You know. So
yeah,
that's just me. I'm not saying we gonna like I never said once we got LeBron that we were championship bound. It was only if we got LeBron and another viable star, Kawhi Leonard, to come to the Lakers, then I can talk big shit. But right now, I'm gonna keep my shit talking to respectable levels because I know I gotta be humble. You know what I'm saying? I know the real. And what today's news is a wrap right now.
I'm not gonna lie. After Boogie Cousins, I think the Lakers gonna have to form the Avengers again, man. Because if they don't, it's like who's competing? Like real talk, who's competing with Golden State right now? With Boogie Cousins,
themselves.
Kevin Durant, you got 5 All-Stars on your team starting.
But Ant, you also got to realize Boogie won't be there to the playoffs. To be honest,
that's all that counts. That matters.
No, I'm just.
They'll be what 5-5 by the time he comes back.
Last year, the various Warriors went down with injuries. So say, and I don't want to wish no injuries on. I'm just hypothetically speaking.
But I do. No, I'm joking.
Don't be, happen to fall on you. I ain't gonna be big mad. However, with Boogie not being 100% till at least after All-Star break. Say something happened to Curry peanut butter and jelly ankles or Kevin Durant tweaks his knee. Then you're down 2 players and you have 2 others. And you know how vulnerable the Warriors can be. They got vulnerable against Houston last playoffs. And
Houston's a problem, though.
Yeah, Houston's a problem, but they also lost Trevor Ariza. So the dynamics changed. We don't know what they're going to do. Everybody's changed. They signed Chris Paul to a absurd 4-year, 5-year contract for he got that max money he wanted, but that was all dependent on if LeBron came over. But that was out the window when he opted out of his contract.
Yeah, I mean, Houston's still going to be a problem. I think Clint Capella is going to get better. Utah's going to get better.
Of
the
course.
Mavericks, they could be improving. Denver. I mean, there's a lot of teams. Like before this Boogie Cousins thing, I'm just like, all right, everybody's in the West, keep in mind, but at least I'm like, all right, starting to see these teams up and coming, improving their rosters.
Mm-hmm.
And Golden State was like, yo, hold my beer.
Yeah, hold my beer. Let's make this ridiculous again. Sorry, y'all. Y'all thought it was gonna be even? Nah. We gotta be a super team. Yo, I can't respect those rings to me is asterisks, man. It's just overkill, man. It's just overkill.
Nah, they want them. It's just that, and like, look, when the Bulls was doing their thing, they was a super team.
But it wasn't.
Nah.
They were just a good basketball team. They were just good.
That's like Chicago getting Elijah or somebody.
But but no team was like this. No team.
Yeah.
No team.
No one.
No team.
And the Lakers is probably the closest thing to this.
Well, that's when the NBA was bootleg. They were winning championships and still getting the first pick. Like I don't understand what was going on in those days.
Yeah, they got Worthy. They finessed Worthy. I don't know how you do that. The Celtics used to finesse trades.
The same thing. They got Len Bias, God rest his soul, but this dude, Jordan wouldn't have won 6 championships if Len Bias was alive.
Nope. So the Warriors literally, this is probably arguably the greatest team I ever seen outside of an all-star team or a dream team on paper. You see this, and you put this squad up in 2K, there's no way you losing.
2K,
No way.
you can't even get us in 2K. The cap won't let you. The game be like, nah, you can't do this. We're not gonna sign Boogie for 500,000. Like,
I'm telling you, they signed Boogie for a season salary and 2 whoppers.
yes,
And
that's a fact.
they just said, chill to the playoffs. Then that's when we need you. I'm talking to one of my Bay Area homies. He said, we want to sign Dwight Howard. I was like, why? You don't need him.
Yes, you don't need him. Why?
They was like, we got LeBron. We have a Boogie. That's what it felt like. God dang it. Like, big bang take little bang. Literally. That's what the Warriors are doing right now.
I just want to hear the press conference of how they're going to justify this Steve Kerr, because to me, Steve Kerr, he's all right, he's a good coach, but he's not what he's playing with a super team, man. Like,
he's got a stacked deck right there, yo.
Stacked deck.
He's got all the spades in his hand. If you gotta win. He got like 6 spades, yo.
I hope they
top 5. He got top 5.
Top 5 with 3 kings.
Those are $5
and 1 suit. Yo. 1 heart and 1 club.
Yo, if the Warriors don't win it this year, you know how. Oh man, I will never let them off the hook ever.
Yo, what's today? July 2nd. I'm rooting for every single team beside the Warriors, yo.
Yes.
Like, I didn't hate them. I hate them now, yo.
Now y'all see where I'm at now.
Oh, Anthony been hated them. Anthony hated them. Yeah. I'm on board now, yo.
Yeah. This is too much.
I said months ago, last year I was like, these fools are the Lannisters, and y'all went at my throat. I was like, bruh, they evil. I can see it. They just bad, man. And
you did see it.
These dudes do moves that just irk the shit out of you. And then on top of that, they fans.
What would be a success for LeBron with the Lakers?
Just get into the playoffs right now. He's going to win a championship within the next 4 years. Obviously, that's what
I just had to.
What the bottom line is. You got to get this team to the playoffs. And when you look at the
oh, sorry.
No, that was prevalent.
I just had to do that real quick because that was the hype before the Boogie.
Yeah. And then the Warriors is like, let me get the Soul Stone. They killed Gamora. And it was like
pretty much
Boogie. And he snapping the fingers. The Larry O'Brien trophy is in the Warriors' hand. Man, this shit, it's unfair, it's laughable, but I'm here for it. Because I know in my heart of hearts, my Lakers gotta be having something up their sleeve. They just can't let this ride. Magic's gonna be like, oh no, he's a competitor. And if you're a player and you're a competitor, you're gonna do damn near whatever it takes to be just as competitive the next time. We ain't wasting LeBron's time here. LeBron didn't sign off to be fucking going into playoffs with Rondo and KCP and whoever from the bootleg bus stop army to go into the playoffs. We these dudes is trade bait. They pigeon fools. So somebody got to go, either it be now or when the season start before the All-Star break, because the Spurs trying to play hardball. And that shit ain't gonna last when nobody want to trade for his punk ass.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, you either end up with nothing, but teams are gonna give him crumbs on a dollar. They're like, nah, we already know he's leaving, so we don't want to rent him for half a season. So they're in a tough spot, man. To be honest.
Well, and the Lakers,
their best bet is going to the Lakers.
Going to the Lakers.
Because the Lakers get something back.
Yeah, you'll get a one of our prized youth, which I don't want to give up. I was hoping we signed Randall and traded his ass over there, but ultimately it might be Brandon Ingram or Ball or Kuzma. I don't know.
I like Randall a lot, yo.
I love Randall's game.
Who did Randall go to?
He went to New Orleans.
To the Pelicans, yeah, to New Orleans.
He literally got signed 10 minutes after he was released because of that Kentucky connection.
You want him to come to the Knicks?
Man, listen.
I thought the Knicks could have made a move for him.
Now the Knicks is playing smart. They're going for lottery again. They doing the trust the process, man. Fuck it.
Also, Trae Young looking like Trey Bum. Doo-doo.
Yeah.
Atlanta must be sick that they traded what's the dude, Luka Doncic, for this guy. Saying he was the next Steph Curry. He more looking like Steph Curry's cousin. He can't shoot, and the dude that was guarding him was all in his pockets. So
he's not physical. Like if you press, he's a good passer, but he's not scoring in the NBA. He's not dropping 28, 30. Like, there's only one Steph, yo.
Yeah.
So you not Steph Curry. Steph Curry could dribble. Steph Curry could drive. This kid, he's made of paper. I don't know how he looks so old. Like Benjamin Button, yo. Dude was born in 1998. I'm like, yo, how are you so old looking? Like, it's crazy.
Well, I'm gonna say this though. This is his first summer league game. He's probably having his welcome to the summer league moment, and he is a smaller guy. Let's see if he adapts because Steph Curry had to go through the same thing. These good players now, when they were rookies, not all of them came out guns a-blazing. You know, Steph Curry came out, he was injury prone. Everybody thought he was gonna be small. Now look at him. You know what I'm saying? So Lonzo Ball couldn't shoot, got beat up the first game by Patrick Beverly, and then as the games progressed, he got a little bit better. He showed flashes of why the Lakers drafted him. So it comes around. So let's see what Trae Young can go do later in the season. But this first game is not a great indicator, but it ain't looking good either. So
Not at all.
I'm just still flabbergasted, man. Like, yeah, whatever, man. NBA is woo. Hey.
I'm hearing that Dwight has interest playing with LeBron. Wants to have a discussion about a 1-year deal with LA. I don't know if see.
Yo, it's so bad. I want everyone to join LeBron, yo.
They might need him.
Yeah, yo, everyone. Magic, make some calls, yo.
Yes, make some calls.
Yo, I said I wouldn't be surprised if we got Jordan and Kobe out of retirement. Like,
no. It's getting to the point now where the NBA is all about the West. The East is just for television, yo. Just for people bored to watch TV because the West is where it's at.
If you watch these games, that you a true NBA fan. So I will admit that I didn't watch every game because it was inevitable what the Warriors were doing once they got Durant, and I didn't see any real threat to take them. However, as the playoffs started, it was a different story, and shame on me for not believing that it was going to be some really good games. So now, next year going forward, I am going to definitely pay attention to most of the games, and I want to see actually how the East plays out because again, LeBron James leaving, we don't know. We can bet and say Boston, but they won his name Kyrie Irving injury away from being irrelevant again. That could give the Raptors like King James gone, so the Raptors got a shot. Toronto got the Celtics got a shot. Giannis has a shot to go far. LeBron is gone. It's open. Yeah. So that makes it more competitive from that standpoint. So I don't want to say the East is just gonna be bootleg. It was just bootleg because LeBron walked the earth in the East. But now that he's gone.
It won't be bootleg. It's just when it's the finals time, you already know who's the winner.
That's what I'm
saying.
That's it. But that's not to say we want good basketball because let's
honestly. That's the competitive part. If we, as fans, like you're saying, Cam, if we want to watch competitive basketball, and granted, there's going to be competitive basketball when you're not playing the Warriors, but if you want to watch like teams fight, I think the East is where it's at this year.
Yeah, you can watch interesting matchups. Like, Boston has got the best team, but they not world beaters. I mean, they not dominant like the Warriors. Like, when you play the Warriors, you're like, okay, here comes the third quarter. Okay, you're down by 20, but it really feels like you're down by 5. You know what I'm saying? So other teams, man, you got a shot to actually make some noise. So I admit, when I watched the playoffs, man, it was pretty exciting to watch the playoffs. Even though at the end of the day, when the Warriors made it to the finals, we was like, okay, well, how many games they gonna win by? That was it. But everything else was really exciting. So I think the East will have some really good games. I want to see Giannis development with no LeBron. I want to see if Toronto can get over the hump. I want to see what a healthy Boston squad looks like. You got
76ers. JJ Redick re-signed.
Yeah, JJ Redick.
That was big.
The process. Let's see if Fultz. That's what I wanted to say too. Fultz. We talk about how bad Lonzo can't shoot. Fultz shot. He like third pick. He building bricks.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Thanks to Lonzo, he was alright. You know what I mean? Like,
Lonzo shot better than him. He didn't even play in the playoffs. That's their number 1 pick.
He didn't have to. Ben Simmons is taking his spot. And they want him to be healthy, to be honest. They don't want to mess with his confidence. It's like, you know what? Like, he had a triple-double his last game of the season. So, I mean, give the kid time, man.
So pretty much.
I think he can play.
So with Rondo starting now, so pretty much Lonzo's coming off the bench now when he come back from injury?
No, totally opposite. Rondo is not starting.
Rondo's not starting?
I
gotta see this.
I mean, Rondo came off.
LeBron Bros gonna lose his mind if Rondo starts.
No. And Rondo came off the bench in New Orleans. Although Jrue Holiday is way better point guard than Rondo. So
Rondo started.
No, he didn't.
He put Jrue at the 2, Cam.
Yeah, he
Rondo
did?
started. Yeah.
Well, that just shows you they didn't have a point guard, but Jrue can play the point guard. He's
not better than Rondo. I don't think he's not better. As a point guard, Rondo still got it. Not a shooter. To lead a floor general, Rondo still got it.
Jrue is way better than Rondo.
I don't know about the way.
Rondo in the playoffs, if he could play like that for a season, Jesus Christ. Yeah. But we know he's not. So
let's see. Let's just see what Lonzo do. I think Lonzo gonna step it up. Especially
he has no choice.
Yeah, you have a LeBron James, that's gonna make life a lot easier.
I mean, if you have a jump shot, it does.
I think you got a better jump shot than Rondo. I believe in Lonzo.
But you don't.
Go ahead, Ed.
You don't think LeBron's going to hinder his game a little bit because doesn't Lonzo need the basketball in his hand, or is LeBron going to defer and not play the point?
That's what I want to say, to be honest.
Lonzo does not always need the basketball in his hand. He can play off the ball.
Okay.
So that's the crazy thing. Like even when before LeBron, Lonzo was playing off the ball. So, but Lonzo has that. His IQ is unreal. And if you watch the games, if you get to catch like Lonzo highlights, just see how he changes the dynamic. Now that you got the best, arguably best player on the planet, that's gonna make life easier for LeBron. Because if LeBron can defer to somebody that can actually run the floor and let LeBron be the slasher, oh man, I see it a little differently, man. I understand the concern, and yet when LeBron comes to your team, he does make Kevin Love look like Bob James or So you know he does change. He makes great players into good players and good players into third wheels. So, but I think everybody's so young, everybody's still growing except LeBron and maybe the vets on there. Like the vets know they role, they know how to play, but the young dudes they gonna learn. Like Rondo could be a mentor to Lonzo and teach him the ways. You know what I'm saying? So because they got a similar game set.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So, but I think, and Luke Walton has to understand he may have to see some input to LeBron because he also is a champion. Because low key, LeBron and Luke Walton came into the league at the same time. So,
a few picks away from each other.
And we also got to watch Ingram too, man. Like I think more pressure should be on Ingram than Ball, because to me Ingram should be getting next year at least 18 consistently a night, 8 rebounds every night.
Well, he's improved every year. So
right.
Like I said, I don't know if he's Trevor Ariza or KD.
Exactly, and we need to know this year if it's Ariza or KD. This is what, year 3?
Yeah, well, I would say that, but we got LeBron James, so that changes the dynamic a little bit.
Got Isaiah Thomas. See what Isaiah Thomas does?
No, he got renounced.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he got cut or renounced his rights. So that.
Damn, he ain't getting no bread, B. he didn't get that contract. He understands what the Lakers is trying to do, so he know he wasn't about to get buku cash from us. He was going to just take a mid-level exception or a vet minimum.
Oh no, he thought he was getting paid before LeBron came along.
But yeah, he thought he was getting paid, but Magic had different ideas, so he has to understand that. And he wanted to play for the Lakers, but again, you can't play for the Lakers and ask for Jesus Christ superstar money. So and you coming off a hip injury, we don't even know if you're healthy. Like, you know. You running around with a Golden Girls Blanche Devereaux hip and you want to ask for all this money, that ain't about to happen.
He caught the short end of the stick with that injury. Like Boston did him dirty for that.
But it's a business, so
it's a business. If I'm Boston and they offer me Kyrie Irving for Isaiah Thomas, I take that deal 10 times out of 10.
If I was the 76ers, I'd go after Isaiah Thomas.
I think if Isaiah was 6'3", he'd have had a contract already. I think people seeing that he's 5-5-5, and then like, nah, we good, man. You can't play no defense.
He's like the head detective.
Yep.
But he
Throw
can
me.
I think that's what they see. Like, nah, you a midget. Like, we ain't paying you, man.
But coming off the bench as your 6th man, you get buckets though.
I don't know.
That was like Ben Gordon, 6'2", come off the bench. He really was like 6 feet, but he would get you buckets. He was like Vinny the Microwave. Like, we wasn't too far from remove Isaiah Thomas being in the MVP conversation like 2 years ago. But that was system. You know what I'm saying?
And so Boston promised him that money and never got it.
Well, again, Kawhi Irving went on a Cleveland is dumb. They had 2 years on Kawhi Irving's contract, but that fool was like, I'm threatening off and say I'm gonna get knee surgery and not play.
Yeah, Cleveland got jerked on that trade. They really got nothing back in.
I'd have told them like, yo, you playing with us. You ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
Like Kawhi, you ain't going nowhere.
On the flip side, Kawhi Irving is smart because he saw the writing on the wall. He knew it was about to go down with LeBron and them. He wasn't about to be held hostage in contract negotiations. He was like, I'm getting out of here before all this shit jump off. And so he had to get out of there. So part of me is like, good for him. But at the same time, I'm the Cleveland Cavs. I'm like, hell no, I ain't trading 2 years.
Yeah.
I'm not about to get the Keebler Elf as a replacement. I'm cool. Like I want Jimmy Butler or you know what I'm saying? They traded Kawhi for the Keebler Elf. So I'm like, oh hell no.
I feel bad for San Antonio too, man. They're in a lose because if he tells them, I feel bad.
Yeah, because you want him. That's why you don't.
Well, it's rivals, so I definitely don't. Like
not anymore.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Golden State is the rival, yo.
Yeah. Golden State's the new kid on the block, yo. That's the bully right there.
That's the bully.
Pop, if you're listening, let that man be free. Release him. Release Kawhi.
That's death row. That's death row right there. Suge Knight, all of them. Snoop, Pop.
No, somebody said if you get Kawhi off the Spurs, it's like getting Pac on death row. He'll be so loyal.
Yes.
He needs to come to LA. He already got braids. He looking like one of them dudes.
But he got to talk if we go to LA. He can't be muted in LA, man. You got to talk, yo.
We don't need them to talk. We got enough talkers. We got LeBron. We got a bunch of talkers. We got Magic. We just need him to be on the court doing that work. That's all we need him for.
Yeah.
He coming. I'm telling you, Kawhi coming. Look, I'm gonna just put a positive spin on it and say Kawhi's coming because there's no way in hell they're gonna just let the Warriors just do this shit and not have another team to do something. Something about to happen. Yeah. I feel it. Not
another Magic watch, and I think Silver knows like, yo, chill. We gotta get another team in here because basketball, it can't just be a superpower team and everybody else is looking. Nah, I think Silver. They can't have that. Lakers got to get Kawhi. Now they got to get him.
Got to.
You got to.
Adam Silver, do your thing. David Stern, call. Like, let's make this happen.
Make that happen.
They already got. So Stephen Curry get on Twitter and he said, "Third Splash Brother, let's go, Boogie Cousins." I'm like, hold on.
So wait, what was Kevin Durant?
Yeah, I'm like, hold on. What is
Yo, Kevin Durant was a rental, man. A super rental, man. I'm telling you. That's a super rental, man.
Let's go back to at the parade when they GM was like,
yes,
Curry deserved that money. Durant, you wasn't here for it, so you're not.
That shit was awkward, yo.
It was very awkward.
Talking about he was drunk. Yeah, okay.
But the funny thing is, we know how KD be in his feelings, his bag of feelings. So seeing Steph, and I know it don't mean anything, but Kevin Durant, he get real mad, emotional. So to hear him say the third Splash Brother is Boogie Cousins, and you had a dude that was a 2-time MVP.
Facts. That's a
And maybe I'm just throwing salt out there, but shit.
No, you're not. It's because how you gonna say third Splash Brother? KD's there.
Yeah. He was supposed to say fourth Splash Brother.
Yeah. Yo, put that energy out there, man. You need to tweet that. We need to break up that locker room, yo.
Yes. Let's start the propaganda right now, man.
Exactly.
Why not?
This is unheard of. These damn bastards
Wait, you know what's funny? When Duane texted that earlier, I thought it was a joke. I said, "Yeah, all right, Boogie Cousins." I checked. I kid on my son. I said, "Yo, D, why he saying some stupid shit?" Y'all check my phone. I say, "Yo, that's for real."
Mm-hmm.
I say, "Yo, how?" That's all I say. Yo, how? How is that even possible?
I'm actually looking at the potential starting lineup. This don't even look real. They literally look like an all-star team. Like these could easily be a West.
Yo,
If I have to play him in 2K, I'm skipping the game. I'm not playing against him, yo.
yes, not playing. Yes. You know what's crazy? Like how do you? This is why I be like a lot of players now don't have heart because how do you leave an Anthony Davis just to go play on the Golden State Warriors? Like, yo, you can't be competitive. You got Anthony Davis playing with you. Like he's probably top. He could be the best player in the league. Granted, and I'm like, yo, for people to jump ship like that,
we don't know the business part of it. Maybe the Pelicans didn't want to keep him.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, because they got.
Wow.
Well, you gotta think they had Randall, and Anthony Davis, and they got Mirotic. So that's too many bigs. That calls up the middle. They don't need Boogie. They didn't need Boogie this year. They swept the Portland Trailblazers without Boogie.
But you could have kept Boogie and did a sign and trade and got more assets. Like you gonna let him walk?
Well, he was hurt for one. He had Achilles.
Oh my God, Draymond Green recruited Boogie. Yo, Draymond, this dude
greatest recruiter ever.
Michigan groupie, yo.
And that's why I can't respect. I was like, yo,
no, Boogie came from Kentucky. So
no, I'm talking about Draymond.
I can't respect that. Why you gotta recruit every All-Star? Dog, you got you back-to-back champs.
Well, hey, to get better. That's how you stay relevant.
I'm starting to say, yo, LeBron James, he puts fear in that many players. Dude's got to double up, yo. LeBron is on some other shit because that's the only reason why they call KD. Yo, we cannot beat LeBron. LeBron comes to the West, yo, Boogie, please.
I'm just saying, like, yo, that's the competitive part that I miss about basketball. Like, you really getting on the phone. Yo, Kobe was in the gym shooting jump shots. Yo, management, handle it. Do what you're supposed to do. Bring people in. But nowadays, thanks to AAU, thanks to all this love is love. Yo, come on, man.
Yep.
Fight, man. Try to be the best. I don't like it from a competitive standpoint. Yo, you free to go anywhere you want. It's a great analogy. If you found a better job, you leaving. I agree with that. Sports.
That sports is different.
Oh my God. I mean, it's the same thing, but from a fan standpoint, I'm just like, come on, man. It's not fun. I don't want to watch it.
How can you be favorite? Yo, Vegas got them favorite. It's some crazy number right now. I'm like, it's damn near it's like why watch basketball, yo? Like that's what I'm saying. The Lakers have to get Kawhi because I want to see LeBron.
Call Steph from China. Yo, Steph, we need you. Stephon Marbury, I'm talking about too. They recruit everybody. Should go be
man. I'm telling you, they about to recruit Martin Luther King. Next, that was on Twitter.
I gotta give it up to Steph. Steph had me wearing $14 sneakers outside, going crazy out there.
Delusional Knicks fan, yo. See,
but peep this though. Didn't we say?
I had the Marburys too.
check this out. Didn't we say cancel the season last season? And what happened?
Yeah. They won.
Lost. No, but I'm saying they almost lost though.
They won 4-1.
No.
You mean the year before you 73-9? You talking about?
No. I'm talking about in the Western Conference Finals when they get Houston.
And Houston decided to miss 50 straight 3-pointers.
And Chris Paul was hurt.
Chris Paul got hurt. But what I'm saying is they was down 3-2, and it was looking like they could lose. So I'm gonna be hesitant. Like we said it when they had the crazy record. It was like, well, it's a wrap. They're gonna go through LeBron. LeBron beat them. We said it was gonna be a wrap when they got KD, and they almost lost the second time around to the damn Rockets. So the blueprint is out. They can be beat. Again, DeMarcus Cousins, we don't know what he's gonna be when he get off that Achilles injury. On paper, it sounds crazy. But he coming off an Achilles injury. Name one player that really beats it after the Achilles injury. They got Elton Brand, Dominique, Kobe.
Killed.
No, they weren't the same though. Kobe.
Yeah, I mean he's towards the end of his career, so he wasn't explosive.
But again, Achilles. Look, Boogie is young, but he's a big man, and I wish the best, but we do not know
And that's the other thing. Boogie wasn't an above the rim player, so that's like Zach Randolph hurting his Achilles. You're gonna be like, all right, you all right? Do you even jump? So Boogie might be all right, man. You know what I mean? He's not.
He had no hops.
Yeah, he ain't flying over people to dunk on them.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Are we pretty much calling Boogie now an average player because
I'm not.
He's
No,
not
wait. It's a wait and see.
Anymore. Yeah.
No, it's a wait and see because one, I know what Boogie trying to do. He's trying to get that ring at the same time, finesse for a new contract. It was a smart move. I'm not mad at him because the Pelicans wasn't about to pay him. Obviously, he settled for $5.3 million. They went off and paid Randall $9 million for 2 years to get, or $18 million for 2 years, and so they wasn't gonna pay Boogie. He already saw that, so might as well go to the best team. He made the right business decision. Would I rather him go to the Lakers? Sure, but he wouldn't have helped us until the playoffs, and we don't know who he was getting, and we don't know how that would have capped us. So the right move was to go to the Warriors, and now it's looking like the smart move. But until we see him play, we don't know which Boogie we're gonna see.
So, yeah, you know why so smart? Because once they got Kevin Durant, they are so good. They could take that risk and say, you know what? If you come back and you wash, it don't matter. We still got 4 All-Stars on this team. Yeah, Golden State is just in a position where they can make risky moves like this, and if it pays off, they're not losing no games no more. That's just like that's the risk.
Yeah. But I mean, Boogie, I think to me is a 1-year rental. There's no way in hell. I don't know where. I mean, yeah, they live in the Silicon Valley, but there's no way in hell they can afford all 5 of those players.
Yeah, Boogie, what, 28, 29? He gonna want to have a max contract for it.
Yeah.
Him and Draymond and Clay they want max money pretty soon.
So
they gotta break these dudes up, man. I'm tired of seeing their asses.
Yeah. Why they gotta break them up?
Like, I'm hoping somebody get jealous, somebody girl gets slept with.
Something.
Like Steph Curry sleeping with a thought or something. Like, they gotta break this team up. You know, I wish ill will on them. Bad juju. Trust me, I'm about to cut this chicken head off and wish them bad luck.
Somebody to snap on Draymond's mother while she comes to the games or something, yo. They need to hire. Just hire
I
put a hoodie on
all that. I ain't seen all of that. Right.
Whatever it takes, yo.
Or LeBron needs to go steroids or give LeBron some nightshade.
Yeah,
like Bushmaster, something, yo.
Yeah. I live in the Bay Area, so I ain't about to be slandering nobody's mama in the Bay. So
no slander. Sorry, Draymond. But Shorty do look like Charles Oakley, yo. I ain't going for
Yo.
I put a 34 jersey on. She going picked up in a pickup game real quick. Not my fault, y'all. I'm hating. My hate is strong, B. The Emperor will be proud of me, yo. I'm the Sith.
Hey, before we go any further, I want to. Did y'all see that fight with the Philippines versus Australian national team?
Oh, with the drop kick?
Yeah,
I missed a drop kick. Y'all heard?
Oh man, this is like the Malice in the Palace international style.
Are you serious?
It was crazy. Tom Mendes was throwing Saget knee kicks.
Word.
Everybody.
Save that for the Warriors, yo. So I'm gonna see you when you see them, yo.
Please.
Come on here fighting, yo.
Yo, but you know what's funny? This Warrior team, they still cannot beat the Bulls team. I don't care what anybody tell me, yo.
Okay.
Okay.
Yo,
Luke Longley guarding Boogie Cousins?
Luke Longley's not dinner. They fundamental. They all got jump shots. Kurt winning. Oh, Bill Cartwright's giving you 15.
Oh, you talking about the older Bulls? I don't know, man.
Yo, Dennis Rodman is shutting out anybody he guards.
And
that's
these
a
are
fact.
5 All-Stars, yo.
Wait, Dennis Rodman shutting down anybody he guards. Are you serious?
Who killing Dennis Rodman on Golden State?
You gotta put Dennis Rodman. Yeah, I gotta put Rodman on. Now I gotta put Pippen on. Yo, see who's guarding who? It.
I could put Scotty on Durant.
I'm putting Luke Longley on Draymond Green.
Yeah,
Draymond better drop 40 for them to win.
Yeah, because Mike is taking out plates.
Wait, who's checking Curry then? PJ Armstrong?
You could put.
I don't know which Bulls y'all talking about. Y'all talking about the first three-peat or second?
I'm talking about Ron Hopper and.
That's the second. So Bill Cartwright wasn't there.
I could put Wennington or Longley could guard Draymond. 7 feet.
Get off the
Listen,
podcast.
but I'm saying that because they have no choice. I'm not saying he could guard him. He got no choice. Hold on. You could bench. You could bench Longley, and you could put Kukoc in there.
Kukoc ain't guarding anybody on that team, yo.
And who's guarding Kukoc on that team? If they stretch the floor,
they can put Draymond on him.
They'll put Draymond on Kukoc.
Kukoc got a 3. In this era, Kukoc is getting you 15. Like, and y'all know that.
Yeah, I agree. He can.
You say Kukoc's got a 3? So does the whole Warrior squad. Even Boogie.
But my point is though, the Bulls could go small too if they have to.
They can.
But they small as bootleg. Who's on
Kukoc ain't bootleg?
No. Their small would be Kukoc, Rodman, Pippen, Harper, and Jordan. Or you could bring Curry in.
That's a crazy squad.
Yeah, they could go small, but yet they're still tall, which is kind of crazy. But then the Warriors are tall besides Curry, so.
And Curry's 6'4".
Mike is taking out anybody he guards. Clay is scratched out, and Clay's not guarding Mike.
Mike versus anybody, he's taking him out. I say Mike is on. I put Mike on Clay.
I'm taking Clay out. Clay, you're not even getting 10 points.
I might put Mike on Curry, yo.
He's shut out too. Mike's taking out somebody.
Yeah, I would put Ron Harper on Clay or Curry, vice versa, whatever. But Jordan probably gone X that, right? Harper might get scored on. You know what I'm saying? Because if Clay get hot and Ron Harper on him, Ron Harper's bird food.
Yeah, he is. He's food.
This is bird food. Pippen on whoever guarding Durant.
Put Pippen on Durant.
That's a good matchup. That's a good matchup. You got to. You have no. He's the only one.
Pippen might win some battles, but at the end of the day, ain't nobody checking Durant. He's 7 foot.
Can't block his shot, which is annoying.
I've never seen nobody give Scotty 30 like that on a 7-game series. You know what? I gotta give it to Durant. He ain't no slouch, man. He's giving Scotty 25.
He's giving Scotty business. However you put it, there's gonna be a mismatch somewhere. And you got Boogie. Who's checking Boogie on the Bulls?
Yeah. I gotta put Ramen on him. Okay.
And then that means Draymond about to have a quadruple double.
Good. That's what we want. That's the only way we can win. Draymond,
but we also forget Iggy.
Iggy. Get him.
Well, you bring it Bison Dele?
But hold on. I might put it. What's the dude?
Randy Brown?
I might put it Randy Brown on Myers B. Myers stuff real quick.
P. Myers. Baby Jordan, yo.
The greatest ever.
Hey, however you want to put it, the Bulls is about to be outmatched, man.
No. You know why though? You know why that can't? Because mentally, Rodman will have Boogie checked out by the first quarter. Tell me I'm lying.
Yeah, you might be right on that.
But if you don't have him checked out, good luck.
He had Karl Malone swinging punches at him. You think Boogie ain't swinging?
Yo, the starters got to play the whole game because you ain't going to Randy Brown. You're not bringing in Scott Burrell.
Nope.
You're not bringing in Rusty LaRue. You're not bringing in Simpkins.
Yo, that's
you're not bringing in Jason Caffrey. Yo, Michael Jordan, you about to die, yo. I'm sorry. Playing the whole game, yo.
Exactly, yo.
But who's guarding that? That triangle offense? Golden State can't guard that. That shit was perfect.
The shit they doing, they shooting from half court. Like Jordan gonna have, if Jordan ain't stupid, he's gonna check him full court if he holding Curry. Pippen gonna have.
That's true too. Back in the days, they used to do full court press. I don't see that in today's game.
Yeah.
So that full court press might mess them up, yo.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think people, granted, they're more athletic nowadays, but I think they played harder back in the days.
Yes.
But Pete, if you set a screen and Durant get the ball and he got Rusty LaRue guarding him.
You don't need you, Rusty. Flagrant.
All I know is, and we all know it, Mike got that eye of the tiger. Once he put on Glover Lane mode, that's it. Clubber Lane, it's over. Mike turned it on.
Yeah, this is a walking all-star team though. It's a cheat code, yo.
Mike won against super teams too, though, like great teams like that.
Like this?
He won. He did the Phoenix Suns. He did Phoenix had a good. Nah, they ain't have nobody like Golden State.
Dude,
Golden State's retarded.
Yeah. I mean, Indiana, they had what? They had Chris Mullin, past his prime, Jalen Rose, Rick Smith, who was good, Mark Jackson, Davis
Reggie,
brothers,
that was a good team.
Travis
Pacers
Best.
was a-
Yeah, they were decent. They were good. I'm not taking anything away from them. But yo, this starting 5 is ridiculous, yo.
Mm-hmm.
It's unheard of, man.
Speaking of starting 5s, this is in sports, but it's unrelated to basketball. I challenge y'all to go Google the 2009 Florida Gators roster. It's unreal. Just go check that roster out. It's sick.
Jakeem Noah and
No. The football team.
oh, the one with Cam Newton and yeah. Cam Newton wasn't even starting, yo.
It ain't better than 2000. The Jeremy Shockey year with Miami ain't beating that squad.
I think it is.
It's not. Not McGahee team.
Go check that roster out. That 2009 roster.
It's Wolford.
I don't know. Andre Johnson was on that 2000
Andre
team.
Johnson,
Yeah.
Jonathan Vilma. They had a school.
Was Ed Reed in the league yet? Ed Reed was still there?
Ed Reed just left.
Whew, thank God. That'd have tilted it right there. I'm like, Cam, sorry, Ed Reed, yo.
Oh,
But I believe you though. But Miami squad that year was insane, yo.
No. This is Florida Gator roster. Let me. Man, it was stupid. Is this the right?
Yo,
yeah.
That one year Miami had like at least 8 Hall of Famers on that team, yo. That made it.
I mean, yeah, but this was nuts, bro. I went and looked at this squad and I was like, what the hell? How'd you get this collective of people? So they had Tebow. This is college Tebow, right?
Yeah, Tebow's a problem in college.
Problem.
Yeah. They had Riley Cooper, Jeff Demps, Chris Rainey, Mike Gillisley, Aaron Hernandez was a problem. Go down. Joe Hayden, Brandon Spikes, Janoris Jenkins, Carlos Dunlap.
Damn.
Cam Newton.
He ain't play.
What in the hell?
Yo,
like
that's that.
I didn't even know. Marquise Pouncey.
Wow.
Offensive. That this squad was unreal. I didn't even realize this squad was this deep. Pause.
Damn, that's a deep roster. That is a good roster right there.
That's an unreal roster. I really didn't realize that. Somebody was like, "Go Google it." It was last
shit. You know, Ed Reed was still there in 2000. with Phillip Buchanan.
Name that squad. That defense was
2000 Miami, right?
Yes.
Yeah, let me check
2000 Miami. Let me see.
And count all pros that made it on that team, yo.
But you also got
Santana Moss and Andre Johnson.
Yes.
And Reggie Wayne. Yeah,
yes.
And Clinton Portis.
Yes.
This team is crazy.
I didn't even look at it. This is what I see on the beginning.
Yo, that's
Santana Moss, Andre Johnson, McGahee, Clinton Portis, Reggie Wayne, DJ Williams, Brian McKinney.
Wait, you said Willis McGahee and Clinton Portis? Yeah, they got it.
Yeah, they got it.
Yo, what was Miami?
Yo,
how was that recruited?
But peep this. I think Frank Gore was on this squad, and Frank Gore was
he broke his leg, right?
Yeah, because Frank Gore got hurt in college, right?
Yes, that devastated injury too, some catastrophic shit. Like he blew his leg out.
No, that was McGahee who blew his leg out against Ohio State.
Frank Gore too.
Yeah, you're right. Damn. Yo, Kellen Winslow was behind Jeremy Shockey?
Yes. He wasn't even getting minutes.
Sean Taylor was on that? I'm done.
Okay.
That's why I'm like,
You're right. Look, I'm gonna tell you right now who went to the league. Ken Dorsey, James Jackson, Najee Davenport, Clinton Portis, DJ Williams, Santana Moss, Reggie Wayne, Andre Johnson. I said Shockey. Who else? Going down the list.
Vilma was on that team,
right?
DJ
Williams, right?
Ed Reed.
Vince Wilfork.
Oh man.
Entree Roll. Yo, all right. Yo, what? Who? Yo, this is crazy.
Yeah, this is OP too. Stupid.
Yo, can you?
How much pressure was practice?
Practice must have been a real game.
Yo, Whew.
And they still lost to the Ohio State Buckeyes.
And still lost to what's the name? Claret, yo. Whatever his name is.
That's because McGahee got hurt.
Yeah. Now, Ohio State, I ain't gonna lie. That running attack they had was basic, but it was crazy. You couldn't stop that shit.
Jeez.
Ohio State had. This will be my last one. Sorry, folks. We
about to wrap up after this. Yo, that team is crazy.
Yeah, that Miami team. That's one of the best ever, yo.
Easily.
Let's see. It's hella hard.
This squad is crazy.
Greg
How do you have Sean Taylor and Envy in the backfield, yo?
I don't even know. Then you have Vince Wilfork up front.
Yes. DJ Wayne, yo, that team was
Philip Buchanan on the other side.
Yes.
Yo, this Ohio State bootleg. They just was good in college. They had Kenyon Rambo. I mean, there's no way in hell. I looked at the 2000 squad, but I don't know what the squad.
I think it was a Cam Newton being that quarterback, and then the rest of the players, you just like Cam ain't even starting. That's crazy.
No, the 2000 Buckeyes. They had nobody, but
Buckeyes.
2000 Gators was stupid too.
Yeah, they were.
But
I
was tripping. I was like, Cam Newton, what kind of squad is this? Like,
yeah. That's when college football was. Whew.
Yo, this whole team got drafted. I'm looking at where they went. This is crazy.
Yo, how many number ones left Miami that year? Probably that whole
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh, wait, no, that's not the same year. I was about to say that's impossible. Yo.
And the whole team.
Yeah, I brought the NFL.
2000 draft. Miami Hurricanes.
Yeah, they broke the league. That'd have been crazy.
That's what you call recruiting, yo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyway, let's wrap this up, yo.
Right,
NBA playoff special.
Sorry I came in late, y'all. Sorry I came in late. Next week I'll be back early.
You the Paul George of this podcast, bro.
I'll be the Paul George right now. I'll be the Lance Stevenson of for today.
The JaVale McGee.
McGee. Next week I'll be back, ready to go.
Next week? Oh yeah, next week. I'm about to say.
Yeah. Any final words, y'all?
My final word is to watch Power, yo.
Oh my God! Next week
they lined it up, yo. This season's crazy.
Yo, what he did at the end of the show, coming to next week, y'all. Next week. Sorry. Whew, thank you, Cam. Sorry.
Cam, you gotta watch it, bro.
Yeah, I'm about to watch it right after.
I got the Stars app, so I could watch it at like 9 p.m. on Saturday out here. But I waited till Sunday, man. It was worth the wait. The writing is so on point. Like, you might think it's going one way, and when they flip it, it's not cheesy. You just like, yo.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy?
Yeah.
You got me stop watching Empire before Empire got terrible and watch Power. Because I remember I thought everybody was watching it, and it was just me and you.
I was watching Empire for a little bit, then it just got.
No, I mean Power. Like I was. Oh yeah, they started doing musicals of Empire, and I was like, all right. Excuse me. They started doing musicals of Empire, and I was like, let me go check out Power.
Yeah, I stopped Empire the first season. I was like, I can't do it. I saw Chris Rock when I turned in on the first episode, second season. I was like, nah.
That shit became a ghetto Glee. I said, I'm done.
But Power, I was just one of the reasons I always say this. I love shows filmed in New York, and like I was watching it, and I was just like, it feels like a B show, at least the first season. But I'm like, it's interesting, and then it just kept on building up steam, and I'm just like, yo, what am I watching? Like, it had me hooked, yo. And then it just grew from there, man. It's a great show.
Great show.
Watch Power, because we're going to talk about it next week.
Let's get it.
Cam, any last words?
Yeah, my final word is the NBA is super exciting, even though the Warriors have just like shit on my parade. However, I'm going to still watch. My Lakers are relevant again. LeBron is in LA. It's super huge for the league. It's super huge for LA. And I want all the smoke. And Pop, if you're listening, why Release the Kraken. Let him go to LA so we can put a stop to this nonsense that's going on in Oakland. Until then, we will live in this Bay Area tyranny with these Lannisters running. And I'm done.
Preach.
You are hiding a Kawhi. Let that boy come home, yo.
Yes.
For real. All right, y'all.
All right, y'all.
The podcast. I mean, Table Truth.
Next week.
I need to eat some food, yo. We out, yo.
All right.
Peace.
Yeah.
You can listen and download to all of our episodes of The Table of Truth on iTunes. Just search The Table of Truth podcast.